August, the heart of the summer holiday. For most students, it's a time of rest, relaxation, and slowly forgetting everything they learned last year. Their minds are on the beach, not the books. But for a select few, this period of quiet is not an intermission. It is the single greatest opportunity of the academic year. It's the calm before the storm, where the rules of the game can be learned, the tools can be forged, and victory can be decided long before the first bell ever rings. The average student walks into the first day of school ready to start the race. The elite student walks in having already built the finish line right next to their desk. Today, we're not just going to study ahead. That's what amateurs do. We're going to learn how to think like a puppet master. We're going to build a system, rig the game in our favor, and start the year so far ahead that everyone else will be playing catch-up from day one. This is the Ayana method for quiet domination. The protocol has 3 phases. You have about a month until the new term. Let's use it wisely. Phase 1. Reconnaissance. Know the terrain. When Ayana arrived at the Tokyo Metropolitan Advanced Nurturing High School, he didn't waste time on trivialities. While others were forming loud friend groups, he was silently gathering intelligence. He learned the rules, the systems, and the weaknesses of his environment. This is your first phase, reconnaissance. Acquire the syllabus. For every subject you're taking, find the official syllabus or specification online. 4A levels or GCSEs in the UK. These are available on the exam board's website, AQA, Edexcel, etc. Don't just download it. Analyze it. Identify the topics with the highest percentage weight on the final exam. Find the synoptic links where different topics connect. Know what the examiners are looking for. Hoard your resources. Gather your digital arsenal now. Find the top 2 to 3 YouTube channels for each of your subjects. Find the website where your exam board posts all past papers and their mark schemes, and download them all into an organized folder. Find a recommended textbook and see if you can buy a cheap secondhand copy online before the September price surge. While your peers will spend the first 2 weeks of school just figuring out what the course is about, you will already have the complete map of the territory. Phase 2. The foundation. Forge your tools. Ayana rarely uses brute force. He puts systems in place and creates tools that he can deploy with maximum efficiency when the time is right. Your second phase is not about studying content. It's about building the infrastructure for your success. You will forge your tools, build your digital architecture, open your computer, and create your master folder for the academic year. Inside, create a folder for each subject. Inside each of those, create subfolders for notes, past papers, resources. Set up your note-taking app with templates based on the Codex method. This takes an hour, but it saves you dozens of hours of chaotic disorganization during the term. Conduct a premortem. This is a powerful strategic exercise. Imagine it's December and your first term has been a disaster. Why? Be specific. I got overwhelmed by the sheer volume of coursework. I procrastinated on my university application/personal statement. My notes were a mess. Now, build a system to prevent that specific failure. If you got overwhelmed, go onto your school's website right now and put every known coursework deadline for the entire year into your digital calendar. If you procrastinated on your personal statement, open a document and just write a terrible 1-paragraph draft. The goal isn't perfection. It's to overcome the inertia of starting. You're building a flawless system so that when the pressure hits, you don't have to think. You just execute. Ayana never shows his full strength unnecessarily. He makes quiet, precise moves that give him a disproportionate advantage. This is the final phase, and it's the only time we will do what others call studying ahead. But we will do it strategically. This is the first strike. Do not try to study the first 3 chapters of all your subjects. This is inefficient and you'll forget it. Instead, you'll execute a single, deep strike. Choose one foundational topic from your most important subject. Just one. If you're taking A-level biology, it might be the detailed structure of animal cells. If you're taking computer science, it might be the core concept of object-oriented programming. If you're taking economics, it might be the fundamental principles of supply and demand. Over the next 2 weeks, learn that one topic completely. Watch videos, read the textbook chapter, and do a few practice questions. The goal isn't to be ahead. The goal is to experience the first week of school from a position of absolute power. When your teacher starts explaining that topic, you won't be struggling to learn it. You will be consolidating it, asking deeper questions, and observing who else in the class understands it. You will have a massive psychological advantage and a huge confidence boost that will create momentum for the rest of the term. Reconnaissance. Foundation. First strike. While everyone else is recovering from their summer holidays in the first weeks of September, scrambling to get organized, you will be calm. You will be efficient. You will be executing a plan that was set in motion a month ago. The true advantage isn't knowing the first chapter. It's the peace of mind that comes from having a superior system. That is the Ayanakoji method. That is how you start the year, not just one step ahead, but in a different league entirely. You have a month. The clock is ticking. Which phase will you begin this week?